Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back. Tell a friend. Hey, everybody, here with another video for you guys today. Today, we're going to be playing some Ghosts and Goblins on my Nintendo Switchcade. So this is an official, released versions on the Arcade Stadium's collection that is available on Nintendo Switch, Steam, Xbox, a few different places. But before I go any further, let me just say, if you like this video, any of the videos on the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get down into this arcade game spotlight, Ghosts and Goblins, on my Switchcade after the intro coming in now.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
MJP!
I want
MJP!
I want my
MJP!
I want my
MJP!
Call your cable company and say I want my
MJP!
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
So here is Ghosts and Goblins on the Capcom Arcade Stadium. It's a fun collection of games they got here. And here's the different modes. You have start game, which is just regular arcade. You have score challenge, time challenge, and special challenge. The score challenge, you're competing for a high score. Time challenge, you're competing for a high score, within a certain amount of time. And special challenge vary based on the game. I'm going to be playing just the regular arcade mode for the sake of this video because this game is so challenging, so difficult, and I do not claim to be an expert in it in any way, shape, or form. I just come in here and I just try my best. That's about all I can do. And I will say this, I learned while making this video that the different weapons, they don't really offer like an upgrade or anything like that, as much as they're just, for preference on what you prefer to use. But, in some situations, certain ones are better than others. I find that I didn't like the fire very much. I preferred the lance or the sword, because you can throw those straight. But we're just gonna get into how just challenging and difficult this game is. And you're gonna see how, I died so many more times than I'm gonna show you guys here, but let's just see how much I die, just over and over trying to get through, just these levels. I mean, it's just, death after death after death. It gets infuriating at times, if I'm honest, but it also provides that old school challenge.
Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left.
Yes, I have.
Look!
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah, and then, I see I'm finally advancing a little further, and then cross this little bridge. Woohoo! Now I'm on to, the next checkpoint, which is cool. And then I gotta deal with these flying things. And so, each, little section, you kind of almost have to figure out for itself on how you can, the safe way to navigate through it. Luckily for me, I'm not putting quarters in this machine, because this would have been the definition of a quarter muncher. The game is just so challenging that way. I can't imagine people that mastered this game back in the day. My hat's off to you if you did, because you could have bought the stinking arcade cabinet with how many quarters you probably had to put into it. And it's, here I am getting a little further, and I'm like, now I gotta deal with these stinking things, and you just keep going and going and going. I'm sure if I put a super effort into it and I really tried to learn the game, I could probably get all the way to the end, because these checkpoints, they do come in handy. If you had to start over from the beginning every time, this game would be impossible. But the checkpoints definitely come in handy. And you see there, I just picked up a big 10,000 point piece. And then right before the boss fight, finally get to a boss, and he takes me out like a chump. And so now just gotta keep going, keep going, keep going. And then, you know, here we are back to the boss again. See if I can take him out. And again, this isn't like the next time after. Like, there was a lot of times in between I'm not showing you guys. Because just how difficult this game truly is. Definitely has that old school challenge factor to it for sure. And then here, finally making it through. Like I said, I've never actually made it to the end of this game because I've never had the patience. But with the checkpoints it does give you, it does make it mean it could be possible to do if someone, you know, was willing to put in the time and effort to do it. But just making this video, I have at least an hour's worth of footage, I would say, that I recorded. And I didn't even make it halfway through the game because that's just how difficult it is. And this was the next spot that I kept dying on. You know, you just find these new spots that are challenging and they keep killing you over and over and over again. You're like, oh man. But, oh, so close. But eventually I was able to get lucky and make it over. And like I can't tell you how I was screaming and yelling after I made that one. Like, woo! Because I knew this was the next checkpoint. Actually made it into the city for once. And so, like I said, here's about how far through the game I made it. And this is playing for well over an hour. And at this point, I was just ready to be done. And I think I got enough to explain, you know, the gist of this game, how fun it is, and how challenging it is. It's definitely one that I do recommend going and checking out if you're a fan of old school arcade games and you like some challenge. You know, Ghosts and Goblins definitely provides that for you. And it's only $1.99 on the Nintendo Switch. You can't beat that. That's a great price for this classic game. Great Capcom game from days gone by. And provides a great challenge. So yeah, Ghosts and Goblins gets a thumbs up for me.
All right, we'll call it a draw.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.